Throwback pictures, throwback videos, throwbacks can be something you look back upon and you just laugh. You know, be excited about. Shared memories with your loved ones and say, oh my God, for years, I've been thinking I'm a big boy for years. It's something that you can look back upon and just be grateful for life. But at the same time, throwback can be something you look back upon and you're just sad. It can actually make you feel pain that cannot be explained. A couple of days ago, a friend of mine from university days sent me a throwback picture of myself with him and another friend. The three of us, my guys, we were like best friends, my Kulu Jomo. As a matter of fact, we used to think we were inseparable. Inseparable. Yeah. Like say we go date together for the rest of our lives. The last time I saw these guys was 2011. Life. These were my friends. Then, when we were in university days, we were bad boys, man. We were really out here, bruv. You know, obviously, God has been good to us. Our life has changed so much. You know, family, loved ones. We are sparking people's mind. Now we are light in the world. But when I look back, the only thing that crossed my mind is how dumb I was. How much I did not know. So my advice to you, if you're young and you're listening to me right now, I encourage you to forgive yourself for not knowing what you don't know. Time is very, very powerful. There are certain lessons that only time can teach you. I can make content for the course of my life, and it will never make sense to you. I can explain certain things to you youngins, and you will never understand it. You might think you understand it right now with your young mind, but it will never make sense because you are young. And you can only see things from that perception of, I'm a young man. But be gentle with yourself. I advise you and I encourage you to leave a gap for bouncing back. And that gap is, I don't know too much. You understand? But because you are a man, and now, your ego is just, in place, and you believe, I have muscle. I'm a masculine man. You're going to move like it. I've been there. When I was younger like that, I get chest like this. Looking back, when I saw those pictures, I was a skinny ass. But then I felt like I get muscle like this because I was doing push-up every now and then. I don't get brain like that. And I can say this because I'm older now. I can look back. Then, that picture that I saw, I was 24 years old. 24. Funny experience. I don't understand. Rather than look back and just have absolute depression, all I can just say is I'm grateful to God for helping me, for bringing me back. Obviously, I didn't do it by myself. Whatever I am experiencing right now, whatever you guys are sharing right now with me, the will of God is taking place in my life. Me cannot give you. Because, I get to share my experience with you guys, and many of you will write me and send me a message and say, shout out to you for Obi. Thank you for all you do. I understand. But because I was young, I made a lot of mistakes. And looking at those pictures, I felt bad. I wish I can share more with you guys. All I think about, but still, you have to understand. Certain things I can't tell you. I can just say to you, okay, I've made my own mistakes. You too, you make your own mistakes, but be gentle with yourself. Because when clarity eventually creeps in, and, you eventually become older, you might become hard on yourself. I should have known better. No, there are certain lessons that it's only life, only time can teach you. Koramashe. Chin up always, man. Ogbo, and be gentle with yourself. Be very, very gentle. Take everything like a grain of salt. You understand? Take everything like a grain of salt. Koramashe. Be well.